Hey everyone, FPS Chazla here. Welcome back to Let's Play Dangerous Waters with Reinforce Alert 1.40. We're playing a quick mission as the lada-class SSK. We're doing ASW area search, looking for enemy subs. This is one of our enemy subs that I did not designate as enemy. There you go. We're looking for a Daphne. We're also looking for an Agosta and a Ming mod. So all three SSKs that have no business being in the whatever sea we're in here. What sea are we? The Baltic Sea. No business being in the Baltic, but we're gonna deal with it anyway. Is this the Baltic? Let me make sure I'm not being silly. Silly test passed. I'm not being silly. This is the Baltic Sea. Very good. Okay, so we have our Daphne here. We have potential other submerged contacts I was looking at here. Let's go ahead and go to this 500 scale. That's sufficient to find what we need to. So I'm seeing something at, what is this right now? What bearing? What bearing? Where's my? There's no bearing readout. Oh no, here it is. Okay, I got really scared for a second. Okay, so yeah, we got ourselves a 50, a 260, 5, and then 340. Are we seeing fourth frequency on this one? Does not seem so. I thought I was seeing an inkling of a fourth, but no, it doesn't look like it. So this is at 243, which is this, not this guy. Who's at 235 then? He was at 235. Oh, someone's at 235. That's like, that is a fishing boat. I think this is our sub that I was seeing off at 235-ish. Okay, now I'm really confused. I thought I'm pretty sure I got this guy figured out that he's, not this is not a reciprocal, this is the real thing. So I put in a range last time that was just nowhere near right. This might be a little better. Since it's a diesel, let me go ahead and drop this down to like 2 knots, because that tends to be like the default, diesel speed in the game. It's for something to be going, 2 knots. So if I do that, then yeah, that puts them in pretty close aboard there. Kind of where I had them originally, but going a little slower like that. Let's what is Sierra 1 here? I felt like last time I saw all the ships I was trying to see. We got bearing 149. Sorry if I'm flicking around really quickly there. 149. Svardiz. I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Does not look like a Chinese name. Is this me, or has my toad gotten a little louder? Don't think it's dragging. We do have a very choppy sea state going on. I think I could even let a little more slack out on this. A very little bit if I wanted to. I'm not sure how much of a difference it's going to make. We can let out a little bit more. Maybe another 15 meters. Potentially could give us a little bit more resolution, but we're seeing pretty well right now. I guess I could if I wanted to. Don't think I'll be needing it. And as I mentioned before, you're going to want to go ahead and avoid keeping tubes flooded, because it's just going to increase your noise. Something I found out. It's going to increase your noise. So got a squall set to him. That's pretty good there. Depth 73. Let's make this a little shallower. So what we need to do is if he launches on us, we just go ahead and do that. And that'll be good to go. I was going to click here to get off of it, but the mouse was hovering over that, and I didn't want to click that, so that's why I went back into the menu. So this looks like pretty decent, if he's actually going, diesel speed, which is like 2 or 3 knots. So what do we got over here with this guy? We have this fourth frequency at about, I can cut this down here, 935. Yeah, this is our Ming mod. This is a Ming mod. This is what we're seeing here. Is our Ming mod. Ming mod. I guess I can just type the N. Ming No, it's not going to work. It's not going to let me type more than one. There's a lot of MiGs in this game. Okay. Ming mod, confidence high. What is that? That looks like a whiskey. Is that what we're looking at? A whiskey here, potentially? Something like that. It's interesting. Let me go ahead. I'm curious now. Platform reference. Is it going to say what it came from? Let's go ahead and look at Russia. I'm not sure if they might have that whiskey. Kind of look like whiskey, but no, it's not that. I'm not terribly familiar with my Russian submarines. I guess it's that. It looks like a Romeo. Is that what it is? It might be a Romeo. Okay, so we got that. What is our solution saying on that front? We've had him for a little bit. I didn't mark him on the toad. I have him on the spherical. Really? Is that true? Just doing a quick scan on the spherical there. I didn't see anything. Supposedly, this guy's a contact from the cylindrical. Oh, the age is very old. Age is very old. That data is probably not to be trusted then. Do we have anything on the conformal? No, I don't think I'm seeing anything. Let's go ahead and mark this guy up then. What bearing are we looking at? Excuse me. Okay, right about here is where we're getting the strongest. I'm going to put it on a lower frequency in case, they happen to drop off. Excuse me. God, in the mic. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and drop this guy then. I'm going to go ahead and classify this as our Ming mod. Zvardis is close, but that's not it. It's a Ming mod. I want to try and get all these guys found out before I go ahead and start the fireworks. So now we're looking for Augusta, which is a 1214 fourth frequency. And trying to... I'm not sure if we have contact with that yet. That thing could be anywhere around here. Just want to make sure I got all my foes accounted for before I start lighting off the fireworks here. So we got ourselves another 265 here. And that is curious. Reciprocal is probably going to be over here somewhere.
Designated Sierra 5.
Yeah, go ahead and mark that up there too.
Control acoustics. New contact. Bearing 346. Designated Sierra 6.
Let's go ahead and make a turn to the west here. If I'm going to be shooting at this guy, I want to kind of be in position for that. It's going to be a long turn though, and it's going to take our total while to go through with that. I'm going to go ahead and bring some of it back in, just to try and expedite it straightening out. I'm not sure how much progress how much this is actually going to help. We're going to bring it into about 50 meters. Okay, stop. Now let's do a course change to due west here.
Rudder left, steer course 270. Steering eye.
Oh, right on the money. And we're going to try and figure out what's going on with what here. Since it is so far back in, we might end up losing sense of... Let's just try and stream it out a little bit more. I'm going to try and just... We're like right at the cusp, I think, of where sensitivity is coming in. Okay, we'll just do that. Do 100 meters. It'll still be quicker. Okay, so now we got some data on all these guys. Sierra 4. Oh, did I pop a tracker off of Sierra 4 there? Don't tell me I popped a tracker. Oh, I might be screwing myself by I think the toes have to stay out here. I don't think I'm going to be able to try and, fuddle with this to try and fool it. So we're just going to leave it out and try and get some new data on these guys. So let's check out Sierra 3 again. Probably should try and get a weapon off his way, if this is what I really think it is. Does seem to be rather close aboard. Speed 2. Potential course change up this way. Potentially rather close in, but he should not be able to hear us right now, but very close in it seems. We're We're kind of coming about here. It would be nice to face him more or less. Let's go ahead and let's continue the turn to
Rudder
about here.
left, steer course 237.
So this squall,
Steering
we might even be too close for squall range. Squall has a minimum engage range, does it not? Oh gosh, let's see. That would be unfortunate. It would be nice to know though, so he doesn't frickin' get a lucky kill. It has to go 2,000 yards before it'll turn on. I think we're just inside that. Yeah. Okay, so we got some good margin on that. He's not that close. We still got some good margin on that front. But ready to engage him in any second. He's so close in, we could just shoot it now and we'll get ourselves a for sure hit. But I want to try and figure out what these other contacts are doing first. I have minimum time to do that. Okay, we're getting... So this is a false one. So we got ourselves our Zvardis here. By process of elimination, this is our Ming mod. So let's go back to Sierra 5. I'm pretty sure I took a tracker off of our boy down here, Sierra 4. Let me try and go ahead and get him back up here. Let me try and... I'm gonna have to get away from the mic to try and find him here. I'm not seeing anything. It is possible that that is a reciprocal. It doesn't seem plausible to me, but that might be what we're seeing. If that's the case, I might go ahead and engage on this guy, but I want to make sure I got tabs on people before I start shooting stuff. So this is our Daphne close aboard. Surprised if I'm not going to be able to see him on this. What do we got right there? I think that's our Daphne close aboard. Mark that. Ugh. Gonna give me a mark there? Okay, let's just go ahead and try and get it through here. What is this frequency that I'm seeing right now? 1940? That is nothing of what we're looking for, so I don't think that is what we care about. Bearing 219. Yeah, this is 233. We don't care about that. Okay. Thought I was seeing him on the cylindrical there. 219. Yeah, we're not seeing him on the cylindrical. Do not fret. Seeing a lot of other stuff though. The toad is still straightening out. Toad is still straightening. Not seeing any sign of this guy that I saw down here really. I mean, there's that, but that's something that's moving around right now. We got a guy off to...
Course 237.
Thought that was a torpedo in the water. We got a guy off to the east here. Stuff flying around. More stuff flying around. Ooh, here's something of note. What do we got here? 924. That's also a potential Ming mod that I should not be seeing in the Toad baffles there, yes. Toad is straightening out still. Not sure what that was that I was seeing. I need to be ready to engage this guy because this range is closing down and we're losing our ability to launch at this guy, so I might just have to go ahead and pull the trigger here shortly. Go ahead and pull the veritable trigger. Do not merge. Just trying to look. Okay, this seems to be... I don't know. Decently solid solution to me. Could even possibly be closer. With a course change in there. I mean, granted, this toad has been changing this whole time. Could be getting funky data. I'm just trying to see if there's a better place where this straightens out. Oh, if that's the case, that's right in there. If that's the case right there. That's hard. That's tough. And this is all old data, too. This is all very old data. We've not been getting any new data on this guy. Enter that solution. That's old and close aboard, man. Ooh, yeah. We have ourselves a high-frequency sonar. Where's that high frequency sonar? Let's see. If he was really close in here, I would be seeing him on this high frequency, and I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, not a thing. If I was really close, like right now, I should probably be able to see him on that high frequency, but I'm not. So that's kind of leading some credence to the fact that he's probably further off still. But there's probably been a course change in here at some point. If there hasn't been, though, something like that looks good. Stuff further in also kind of works too. I mean, when they're this, if he's going this slow, it's pretty much going to be closest to where these lines are intersecting, just about here. And this would lend more credibility to the fact that I can't see it on the high frequency if he's a little further out like that. That seems to be kind of averaged out from what I've been seeing. Sierra 5. What's up with Sierra 5? This solution is a mess. Gotta wait for that tow to fix itself, but it looks like this was a parallel course going on here originally, but now I've turned around, and that means nothing. But I'm just gonna go ahead and put in ourselves a preliminary solution here. Try and get something that makes a little semblance of sense, just for the targeting computer here, in case we need a fire. So we'll just do something like that, something rough. And we're going to throw a tube on that guy as well. Just assign that to tube 1, preset. 40 meters is good. Run to enable is all good. We could probably fire right now on both these boys and take them out. I'm not sure where this third boat has gone off to. If I even had it originally. It now seems to be kind of away. If it's down that way, if one of these guys shoots on me, my perpendicular course is that way. I should probably be ready to like take that turn if need be. Let's come back a little bit more this way, actually.
Rudder right, steer
Squawk and turn a little bit.
Steering guy.
Is that really all I'm seeing of that guy now? It's just one line. It seems interesting that it's kind of dropped off like that. Has the sea state been getting progressively worse? Fishing boat. Yeah, that's what they all say, isn't it? Zoom in. Okay, that is actually... This might be... Wait, 270, and then... So we got 281, like 236. It's like 43, so like right around here, there's another reciprocal. Okay, there's our potential Ming mod again, back to the south. I think.
Control acoustics. New contact.
Oh goodness, really?
9 designated
but then I was getting...
7.
I'm going to go ahead and just say that is what we're looking for that way. That is potentially also something. Oh man. Okay. I'm going to have to stop here. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. And as always, good hunting.